Okay, what's up, guys? Let me know if you hear me good. It's Tuesday, first stream after Rabbit Hole, 26th May. We are at the last week of the month, last week of the monthly candle close at Friday, and new candle open at next Monday. Tuesday today, to be honest, pretty light day from macroeconomics. Only some low impact news for USD. Yeah, we can slowly jump into the technicals. Tomorrow, Wednesday. Wednesday will be more important because we had mini NFP. For me, it's medium impact, not low impact. So 15 minutes before New York Open, we got medium impact news. And on the table, still negotiation talks between hamburgers and kebabs, as we said. Yeah, so let's go here. At Sunday longer stream, we talk about market open here. I send an idea, upside on gold, market open above TP1. I believe we can do a pullback to fill the gap, but market go deeper into zone from last week and consolidate here, give a small bounce, but it's not looking super good for now. Yeah, yesterday pretty slow day because of the bank holidays in Europe and USA. Uh, uh, uh. Yeah, it's looking like going to continuation to sell. We still have a liquidity here to take. Maybe something like that on gold. I pretty don't like this consolidation anymore. I was looking for the buys out of it, but they never sweep the ultimate high from the consolidation. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe for the scalping, I don't want to analyze that gold today, to be honest. We are still in the range. There is resistance, there is zero imbalance, there is support, a lot of noise here on that gold. And yeah, I'm not a fan of this consolidation, to be honest. Especially if this is last day of the month, EMA 20 coming closer to daily candle. One, two, three, four, six, five, 7 days of this accumulation. I mean consolidation. I don't know if this is accumulation. It's not looking like the accumulation, especially now. If you are scalper, maybe you can find yourself here. I don't like this noise. I don't like this noise. First potential sell area is here, but it's also for the scalps. That's a buy area, but also for the scalps. Zero imbalance, yeah. We'll see when gold leave this consolidation. Maybe when we go there, or we break it to the upside, then back for the volume and continuation, or if we break it with sell off, maybe some reversal here, or even lower, as I show you on Sunday from weekly perspective here below this liquidity. So nothing much to say on gold today. We probably shift into dollar soon and currency pairs. Yeah, I don't like this gold much. Let's skip it for today. Oh, weak weak quality again. I don't know why. But gold for me now looking like a potential downside. Maybe this support to hold it, but I'm not a fan of gold now. Dollar dollar still in the consolidation. Now accumulate here on the lower time frame and trying to expand more to the upside. Overall direction for the dollar is the same. Accumulation holding it, liquidity sweep here. Look what dollar do after liquidity sweep. He poked the liquidity and reverse. So for dollar, continuation as we talked for the few streams before. Silver. Silver still in the support zone. 1 to 1, come on. S&P never poked that box below this liquidity. Maybe he come to it later. 61 not looking bad. Liquidity trend line. Euro. Euro back to our resistance again. I told you to look for the 1 minute to 5 minute break of structure inside this resistance. So even if you play blind as trust the zone, can trading like this. But resistance for the euro is working, and we'll see what happens next on euro. Overall direction for the euro or macro is still downside. I still want to see a continuation to the downside for euro. You know, overall target here, but it can took us a month or weeks. So that's a really far target for euro. But resistance zone is working, send euro below it. So we'll see if that EU continuation to the downside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was 6 times when euro reject. Now going a bit deeper, sweep that peak week. From here, trade above effort candle, huge volume candle, sweep it, and now it's falling. So yeah, I believe euro, with currency pairs, the problem is she's still, even if it's moved to the downside, she still can return to tap it once again. But as long as that resistance is holding EU, I think we can go lower. And it can be opportunity to send us much lower, no return to the upside, just falling, continuation trending down. and overall target is here. You don't need to hold it from where is that now to here. You can just intraday trading with the trend or scalping that lower highs, lower lows. But for now, EU is melting out of our zone again. Dollar is going with the direction still. Overall TP 1 to 20. I don't know how long it can took for dollar, but overall target for the macro is somewhere above this liquidity. So sooner or later, I believe we can get to that 1 to 20 and even higher on dollar. For now, it's not looking bad. Euro is just the opposite. GU GU still didn't cross that line. We tap into this volume here after open with a gap. Yeah, but for the GU, I still want to see lower low, trade below this low. Maybe lower time frame some entry. Yeah, 15 minutes. You can look for the entry when GU return for the EMAs and trade it to the downside. I'm not telling you she returned now, but yeah, when she back to the EMA 20 and tap it, you can looking for sells on 15-minute time frame. Stop loss above the structure, so let's say we back to here, stop loss here. Target here, 1 to 9, GG. I see GU like that. Maybe she didn't return, but somewhere I believe she do a pullback into EMA 20, maybe a bit lower here, maybe here, and then you can jump with your execution. But GU also sells. You know, with GU sells, EU sells, dollar up, gold also can be as can be act as a sell potential, but we are fighting with this consolidation still. So I just don't want to send anything on gold now. I need to see a breakout on gold to the downside or upside, and then I will analyze that chart because there is too much noise and it's toxic now. So we had dollar continuation, EU continuation out of resistance zone, GU waiting for the pullback to EMA 20, UJ and UCHF. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Dollar Swiss franc. Just play with us. Close to the entry. He played with us. So with Swiss franc, we're still waiting. If we get into sell area, sells. If we get into buy area, buys. Swiss franc, same as a gold, consolidation. Gold, consolidate here. Swiss franc, consolidate here. Yo, what's up? How you doing today? Where is Christian? He's in work? Swiss franc just missing our entry zone by few pips. Maybe we can see. Maybe we can see return. I don't know. Or sells first. This is a consolidation, so it's gonna be pretty easy to trade. Bitcoin trying to return for the first zone. Long-term buys. We were here 2 months ago. For 2 months, we were inside this zone. I marked that zone at somewhere here. At January, I marked that zone. I'm in Bitcoin and I'm waiting for lower area on Bitcoin. Will be nice if we go there. Will be super nice if we go there. If we go there, I believe whole RTC will be in huge profit on Bitcoin. I'm trying to catch um, another season, bull season on Bitcoin. And we have oil. Oil. We talk about it on Sunday. We had BOS here. That was an idea from Thursday. At Sunday, I explain it, how you can play it. And overall, we had a target here, somewhere here, at that lows. And overall, oil gave us decent move, pretty decent move, almost 1 to 17. But my target was somewhere here, so let's say 1 to 4. Macro oil, target here. And macro oil, to be honest, if we get peace deal, break of this consolidation here, redistribute it after retest and continuation to the downside. If they can make a peace deal, break out to the upside, come back for the retest. Resistance zones flip into support, and we can see huge fly on oil after reaccumulation. Just chilling, waiting for the buys on gold. Christian is outside, okay. Nice, he's enjoying his day. Uh, Buys on gold. Can you send me your point of view on the Discord here or here? For me, gold is a bit toxic in this range. She's failing. Uh, Breakout to the upside. Also, that low of this consolidation is holding the structure. So we have external low and external high. Potential liquidity or potential breakout for the direction. For now, gold is at the bottom on the consolidation. So if the price action repeat from hold this consolidation, we can go up. First target here, second target here. If we break it to the downside, I can expect slight pullback into the zone again and continuation to this zone lower at 4,400. It's quite a big zone, but the zone is for the daily chart, and this lower is for the weekly. These zones here are for the consolidation. So the price action where we are at now, 7 day in that consolidation. If we can't do weekend, it's longer plus 2 days. Yeah, price slow down. So maybe out of 500, it's a psychological zone. We have bottom of the consolidation. But we also mark dollar macro for the upside, EU macro for the downside, GU macro for the downside. So if gold correlate with dollar, we can also see downside on gold, but I'm not a fan of gold dollar correlation. I like to analyze them both because they can give us oh, you heard me? You can listen me when the screen were black? I don't know what happened with that connection, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just checking the connection. Okay, something wrong with my connection. That's why the quality is bad. Something wrong with my connection. That's why quality is back. So yeah, I try to fix it for the tomorrow. And what I want to say to you, we're at the beginning of the session. So yeah, gold support here, first resistance, second resistance. Overall, we are still in the consolidation, so she can put us higher into 75 price. If we sweep lower, we'll see, but dollar up, euro down out of our resistance zone, GU down. Yeah, when EMA 50 touch the candles, you can sell. Bitcoin coming back for first zone long-term buys. And oil geopolitics, I told you how I see oil. So when we have a bad connection, maybe that's gonna be it from myself for today. Trying to fix it for tomorrow. And yeah, I'm not a big fan of gold now. I want to see break it to the upside or downside still. To be honest, I'm mostly bull on gold, but bearish days are still happen. Kicked me again. Yeah, so dollar, gold, euro, GU, franc, Bitcoin, and oil. Let me check that Discord. Yeah, similar. Similar point of view. We are at the bottom of the consolidation. We can wait for the break of structure and potential going up a bit. And your arrow is at the point where is my first resistance for gold. Here, here is my first resistance for gold. So we have a very similar view for gold. Support, resistance, resistance. Okay, let me know if there is some question because that connection troubles exhaust me. here or here. Yeah, waiting 3 minutes for the questions, and we are about to finish today. So market is still slow. Tomorrow can change. We have a midweek, maybe a midweek reversal. Some people call it as a midweek reversal. We have mini NFP, mid impact news, 15 minutes before New York. So we'll see how it goes. Tomorrow we have also stream at 5 p.m. Thursday also stream at 5 p.m. And then next rabbit hole will be for the new monthly candle. Okay, and some organize things. I'm probably drop the announcement. I'm going to rebuild Discord, maybe with a verify section because I see a lot of people here who just didn't tap it, and maybe it will be easier to let them go in. I dropped the information here, but still a lot of people didn't. Click the check mark. So when you didn't click the check mark, that section, main section, will be hidden for you. Maybe we rebuild the Discord. There is some changes with management, I said, and yeah, maybe I change the name. We'll see, but it's going to happen around the weekend when I find more time for it. So that's a organized site. New schedule is active. You can see it at outro. And if there is no question, thank you for being here with me today. Be careful and see you again tomorrow. Have a nice day, guys. Bye bye.